also because yours takes a lot. It takes time to also.
Mhm.
No worries. Vietnam we also have we have two districts in the future. Just you need to have more clubs.
Yeah, need more class. Hello, Annie. Hello, Linh.
Hello, you hear me?
Hello,
Yeah, good morning, chị Hằng. Good morning, David.
Morning, morning,
Yeah,
and
have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah, we are so excited to see you all.
All right. We have 4 speakers today, right?
Yeah.
We got five.
5?
Yeah.
Wow, lovely. Okay, at least the Jennifer.
Toastmaster Hàn Nguyễn.
Yeah,
Let's fill in our speech title.
yeah, I'm feeling it.
Too late. Please do it earlier.
I don't know that I need to feel it.
Hello, our speaker, Toastmaster Pin Thủy, are you there?
Good morning. Yes, I'm here, but wait me 1 minute. Okay.
Huh?
I will check the battery now.
God, why I always be the first speaker? Oh.
That is a privilege. Yeah, because you're the president, so that you go first.
I thought follow the project number level.
Okay.
Is he doing ice breaking?
Oh, yeah. From level 5, 4,
One,
2, and 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, wait.
5, 4, 2. Oh, okay.
Today does not have been to complete level 4.
Wow. Mm.
Wow, long time they did.
Just 1 minute to start our meeting.
Mhm. I practiced my speech yesterday and it like lasted for 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Not to cut now.
Yeah, I need to cut it down. Hello chị Mai, hello chị Thiên.
Hello. Today I am a grammarian, and but I think I forgot to give all of you the words of the day, and so should I send it now or I don't need to send it?
Okay, you can send it now, and you also can introduce the word of the day when the Toastmaster of the day introduce your role.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, I think it's time for us to kick off our meeting today. Yeah, on behalf of our beloved SAA to Khiêm Phạm, I usually pick up your role too.
Wow.
So welcome to ETTC and our speech marathon. So if you are in Zoom already, kindly turn on your camera so that can see each other and say hi to each other. And now it's time for me to introduce our president, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, to give the opening remarks for our meeting. Let's welcome.
Yes, thank you, our SAA today, just Master Hằng Nguyễn. Good morning, everyone, ETTC members and guests. Welcome everyone to join ETTC meeting on every Sunday morning. I'm really happy to see all of you every Sunday because ETTC meeting bring us. Oh, why I can't see myself? Everyone, can you see me?
Yes.
Yes, we can see you. You want us to spotlight you?
I just wait to see myself on the screen, everyone. Yeah. Thank you. I bring that ETTC meeting will bring us a lot of knowledge, information, and energy to start a wonderful day. That's why we spend our time to join ETTC meeting from 6 a.m. to 7:30. Today, we will have a special meeting. It's marathon. It's a chance to hear, to listen 5 speakers, 5 stories, and this we can learn from our speaker today. I hope that we will have the different experience like normal meeting and learn more. Thank you everyone a lot. And one thing I want to remember all of you that you can become ETTC president for the next term. Yes, you know, becoming a president is easy. No problem. Everyone can do it. Just spend your time to join ETTC own meeting. Yeah, it's so easy. And you can become ETTC president. Just raise your hand. Thank you and hope that. Oh, Toastmaster Hằng when I see you. Okay, thank you. Hope that we have a wonderful time together. Back to our Toastmaster of the Day, TM Linton.
Thank you, our President Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn. I just copied the voice from Toastmaster David. Toastmaster David said that Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn make up today because she gave us a wonderful opening speech, right? And she also the speaker for today. So let's wait for another beautiful speech from our president. Thank you so much, our President Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, and welcome everybody to the 122nd meeting of ETTC, and today we will have the speech marathon. So are you ready to run? Yes, run with our voice, right? Thank you so much. And don't let you wait anymore. We will I will introduce with you some important role in our meeting today. We got our accountant. We'd love to introduce our accountant Annie. Please turn on your microphone and give us some words about your role.
Yes, thank you, Tomato today. Hi, everyone. Yeah, which means that the words that sleep the me share my finding, we can all improve together. So speak with more confidence and today. Okay, sorry.
Yes, thank you
Back
so
to
much.
you, yes.
Yes, maybe the internet of our accountant is not good. Yes, but you can see the transcript on the screen. So the accountant will have us count the filler sound and she will report the times you got the filler sound at the end of our meeting. Thank you so much, our accountant. And another important role came from Toastmaster Gukmai, our grammarian. Please raise your voice and give us the words of the day for today.
Yes, hello Toastmaster and hello Madam Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and guests. I as a grammarian, it is my responsibilities to pay close attention to all speakers today, listening carefully their language uses, and I will take note any improper language as well as outstanding words, quotes, sayings and thoughts. As grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the words of the day. The words of the day I just sent you on Zalo group is independence. Okay, and so each speakers is encouraged to use the words of the day. And I will give the grammarians report when called up during the meeting, and also report the uses of the words of the day. And thank you, all of you, Toastmaster. And back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, our Tama and our grammarian. And please give her the word in the chat box also via Zoom so we can see the word. Thank you so much. And now this is the time for us to hold for the list for the time. She's really important to help you to notify if you are qualified or not qualified for vote. That is our timer. But today our timer is Toastmaster Minh Hiền, but she got the problem with the internet, so she may come late. So I see our Toastmaster Tiny here. Are you here? Are you there, Toastmaster Thủy Hứa? Hello, Toastmaster Thủy Hứa. Hello, Toastmaster Hương Ly. Are you there? Maybe they need time, so I will have to be the timer first, and then they can play the role later. So as a timer, I would love to introduce the role of the timer. Today we will have five speeches from our experienced Toastmaster and also from our new members of ETTC. So we got icebreaker also. So each icebreakers will have around 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will change the green background. 5 minutes, I will change the yellow background, and 6 minutes red background. That means you have only around 30 seconds left to complete your speech. So 6 minutes, 30 seconds is the maximum for the icebreaker speech. For most other speeches, you will have around 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will change the yellow background. 5 green background, 6 yellow background, and 7 minutes red background. And the normal speech also have maximum 7 minutes and 30 seconds. The rule for evaluator and other speeches will be reported in the next part of our meeting from our real timer today. So I just I just talked about the rule for the icebreaker and the normal speeches. Thank you. And those are the rules and the notification for our meeting today. Now this is the time for us to listen to the beautiful speech from our speakers. If you're ready, please give me heart. Wow, can you see? I just leave heart and you can see. Thank you so much. And do you know who is the first speaker today? Yes, right, you can see her name on the screen, the girl with the black t-shirt from Toastmaster. Our speaker one, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, and I would love to invite our evaluator one, Toastmaster Hiếu Phùng. Is he here? Not yet. So I think that our speaker two will be ready to be the speaker one, speaker two, Toastmaster Bình Phan, and our evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang. Yes, so Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang, can you help me to introduce about your speaker today?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Linh Trần, and good morning to all of you. Toastmaster Bing Phan today will share with us her experience and understanding in using her understanding of the social media to enhance the established social media present. And that is the purpose of the project. And her speech today It's titled Be Social, Not Do Social. It is very, how can I say, curiosity provoking for me too, as evaluator to find out what is in her speech. So let's welcome Toastmaster Bing Fan with the title of the speech, Be Social, Not Do Social. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, thank you. Our evaluator number 2. I see Toastmaster Ming Hian here. Are you there? Toastmaster Ming Hian. Okay, not ready, so I will be the timer. So I'm really agree with Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang, and I'm so curious about the speech title from Toastmaster Bing Fan. Be social, not do social. Toastmaster Bing Fan.
Yeah, thank you, our TOD. So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So today, I would like to start my speech by asking you a simple question. Are you being social or just doing social? You may send me the answer in the chat box.
Yes.
Do you prefer yourself as a social person? Like, do you really want to, yeah, to talk to new people? Hòa tan social. Okay, not sure. Yeah, you are both, right? Yeah, so when we're thinking about social media, I think that a lot of us use the social platforms a lot, right? And you usually post content or something like that on the social media. So have you ever think that what is the difference between doing social and being social? In today's world, you can see that doing social, it's become like a reflex. We post updates. We just put beautiful things. We just put beautiful pictures, beautiful content to get likes, to get comments, to get shares. But it's quite mechanical. This is like a routine. So you wake up and you will think of something you want to post on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and then we count, right? We count followers, we count likes, we count shares, numbers everywhere. But you know, I am not a person who are good at math. So I'm just thinking about being social. Well, being social is really different. It's about real connection between people. And this is about presence and authenticity, both online and offline. Yeah. So everyone, as the vice president public relations of ETTC, or you can call me VPPR, I had the opportunity to explore the difference deeply when I work on this project, on level 4 Toastmaster project, building a social media presence. At first, I thought that my mission was simple. Okay, so our president Thủy Nguyễn tell me to share this, tell me to post that one. Today is the day you need to post our background, something like that. Yeah. So do you think that I am doing or being social? If you want to think that I am doing social, please chat 1. But I am being social, you can chat 2. Okay. You may answer the question in the chat box. Yeah, doing, right? Yes. So if you just wait for the others to tell you, to do this, to do that. Yeah, you are just like a machine. So that is doing social. But I realized that it wasn't enough to get more members to connect to more people to ETTC. I need to do something different. And then I just thinking about that social media isn't just about showing that what we do. It's about sharing who we are. Yeah. So I began to ask myself, what story is ETTC telling online? Or what emotions I can live with people who visit our page? Or are we just making noise? Or we are building something real? Yeah, and the answers led me to redefine our brand. ETTC is a place that is warm, welcoming, and most importantly, that is a place we can practice without feeling pressure. At ETTC, we don't expect the perfection. We will celebrate the growth. We celebrate the progress. As you can see that in every meeting, we have the certificate and we capture the beautiful pictures of our guests and our members. And we always celebrate, okay, just small step of each member. If today you finish icebreaker speed, today you finish level 2, level 1, level 4, yeah, and we grow together at our own pace. We just don't rush you to do. We want you to grow with us, and that became the soul of everything that I share. I share on our page, and I think that we share together. So during the journey of being BPPR, I just want to highlight that your brand is the feeling that you leave behind, and kindness builds the trust between us. And the third, that is imperfection, is powerful. People just we don't connect with perfection. We just want to be honest. We just want to be courageous and to keep going. Yeah, so here is my final thought for you. Right? So in the noisy digital world, it is really easy to focus on looking good or doing social instead of being real or being social. Yeah, but ETTC always reminded me that true growth happens when we feel safe to be ourselves. So thank you, and back to you, our children.
Thank you, our speaker number one, Toastmaster Bing Fan. And I think our audience, as me, we are ready to do something social. Thank you so much, and our VPPR also. Now we turn to our speaker number 2 for today, and speaker 3 and our evaluator 3 will ready for that. We got Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn and evaluator 3, Toastmaster Hương Ly. We will do that, bro. So Toastmaster Hương Ly, can you help me introduce your speaker today?
Excuse me. I need a little bit of time for preparation for evaluation. So can you move to the next speaker, please?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Hương Ly. Our evaluator number 1 today is Toastmaster Hiểu Phùng, but maybe he is late. So we will have evaluator number 1 from Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang. You ready to evaluate for both Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn and Toastmaster Bing?
Excuse me, I invite Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn.
Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. Okay,
Yes,
so
because Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn complete 5 level. Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang, if you want to become my evaluator, you need to complete your pathway, please.
Okay, so Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang, one more target for you this month or next month. So Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, our evaluator number 1, can you help me introduce your speaker today?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, and good morning to all Toastmaster and guests. And today I'm going to be the evaluator for Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, and she's going to give us a speech with a speech for the project lessons learned. And the purpose of this project is for the member to learn about and apply the skills needed to run a lesson learned meeting during a project or after its completion. And the purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn to share some aspect of the leadership experience and the impact of a lesson learned meeting. So this is the purpose of the meeting, and I'm so looking forward to her speech with the speech title, The Lessons Behind Lesson Learned. So let's welcome Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn.
Yes. So the lessons behind lessons learned. Welcome our speaker number 1, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the day, TM Linton. Good morning, everyone. Welcome everyone to ETTC meeting. Today, I'm excited to share with you the powerful lesson I learned after leading a mentoring team and organizing my lesson learned meeting. To be honest, before that meeting, I used to wonder, do we really need a lesson learned meeting after every project? It seemed like another time-consuming task, especially when people were busy with their task. But after facing with challenges, after facing the challenges with my mentees, seeing their struggles, or even my limitation as a mentor, I realized that if we never stop to reflect, we will repeat the same mistake over and over. That's why my speech today is about reflection, change, and growth, not just for my mentees, but also for myself as a leader. Honestly, some people, and even me before, think that lesson learned meetings are unnecessary. When you are already busy, another meeting seems exhausting. Or without facilitation, lesson learned meeting can easily turn into blame session where people point the finger instead of find solution. I used to think the same way. But after organizing my own meeting, I changed myself. A lesson learned meeting helped my team see clearly what worked, what didn't, and how we could improve in the future. For me, there were 3 things I did well, and I believe that it was a nice meeting. The first thing is we had a meeting with clear goals and structure. I divide the meeting into 3 parts. At first, we discussed about everyone's real feeling after the project because I want to hear more, I want to know more their thoughts. And luckily, people said that they felt comfortable and satisfied during the project because I supported them a lot. Then we talk about challenges they face, like time pressure, different mindset, or even self-doubt. At the end of the meeting, we brainstorm about solution to complete level 3 effectively. For example, in the past, I just let my mentee read the information of the project requirement on the website, but I didn't check that they understood the requirements or not. So in the future, we would let the mentee read carefully information on the website first. Then we will hold a meeting to discuss about the content and share about people information, opinion, and I will share my experience with them. The second thing I did well is that I could create a safe and open environment. To have a successful meeting, the leader needs to make sure that everyone feels comfortable and share everything honestly without fear of blame or judgment. But how to do it? I smiled during the meeting to create a warm and friendly atmosphere. One of my mentees told me sometimes I look too serious, and people might not want to share more with me. That is the reason why I try to smile a lot with them during the meeting to make everyone feel more at ease. The second thing, I use soft and encouraging tone throughout the meeting. It made people feel supported and they were ready to share their thoughts, their struggles, or to be open about areas that I am lacking. The third thing is that we created a report. I noted down all the ideas, comments, suggestions during the meeting into our file, and we can read and think more. I also encourage my team to add more suggestions after the meeting. And now we can use the record whenever we ready for the new project. After the meeting, I realized 3 things I could do in the next time to have a more successful meeting. Firstly, I need to encourage my mentee to ask reflect questions. Instead of me asking them all the question, I think I should invite my mentees to raise their own question. And I think that it will help my mentees take more ownership of the meeting, build critical thinking skill, and make the meeting more engaging and collaborative, not just little ask and mentees answer. Secondly, I think I need to send them the agenda earlier. In this meeting, I just sent the agenda one day before, and I realized that it wasn't enough. Maybe next time I need to send them earlier, at least 1 week. And the third thing, I think I should divide the role for the group. Assign a mentee for remind, schedule a mentee to take notes, and a mentee to summarize everything. Organizing a lesson learned meeting changed my thinking. It's not a waste of time. It's helped me learn to improve. Thank you. Back to you, our Toastmaster today.
Thank you. Thank you so much, our speaker one, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn. I really admire you, your journey in Toastmaster, your journey in ETTC in special and in Toastmaster in general. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, our big president. And now, Toastmaster Hương Ly, are you ready to introduce your speaker today?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You ever had someone believe in you? Someone who guide you, help you grow, and become truly independent. Tonight, Toastmaster Han Nguyễn will take us on a journey back to a special time
when she was a mentee, learning and growing under the guidance of a mentor. Through her story, we will discover how Toastmasters envision mentoring as a way to lift others up so they can one day become strong and independent. So let's get ready for this great story from our experienced, dedicated, hardworking learner, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. Back to you, Thưa.
Yes, so curious from the words from so curious when hearing the word from Toastmaster Hương Ly. So, from empty hands to a full heart, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn.
Wow, wow, wow. That is the sound of a baby when coming to this world with a loud cry, empty hands, of course, and a blank mind. Can you also relate to that feeling when you first join a new environment, a new community, or a new Toastmaster club? That's what exactly me 3 years ago when I first joined ETTC. I joined with a loud voice, with empty hands, and I don't know what I was doing. And for the first meeting, I took the roles of table topic evaluator. I don't even know what table topic evaluator is about. By the way, I didn't choose to be the table topic evaluator. I was given during the meeting by Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang, I believe. Yeah, but I took it. And it turns out brilliant. People told me that they loved my speech. I gained a lot of confidence after the meeting. And I said to myself, oh, I can do it. And then week after week, months after months, I joined the meeting without any preparations, with empty hands. Raise your hand if you ever join our meeting with full of excitement, but without any preparations. It is not just because you don't care, but it's deep inside you believe that you can do well without preparations. And that's exactly what it's happened to me. Prepare speech. No worry, just start the night before. That's okay. We can do it. Evaluations, easy peasy. Just listen and give some comments. That's all. Table topic master, piece of cakes. To throw out some random questions. That's it. And week after weeks, months after months, I kept doing the same thing. And I just realized that I wasn't improving at all. Same style of speeches, same rush preparations at the last minute, and same result. And I'm just getting lost. I don't know what I'm doing here. And even I have the thought that, am I going to quit? And then one day, a very important person came to our meeting. She is TM Halevan, our area director of Area V2 at that time. She paid a visit to our club. And that's what exactly the first time I was fully introduced to some concepts and some programs in Toastmaster fundamentally. Now, raise your hand if you know what Moments of Truth is about. Raise your hand even higher if you know what DCP, Distinguished Club Program, is about. And now clap your hands if you ever open your pathways and follow it. Yeah, thank you. That is the first time ever I will introduce to that program, introduce fundamentally about DCP, moment of truth, pathways, and so on. And this is also the first time ever I understood Toastmaster is not just about showing up and speaking. It's about growing step by step, path by path. And it is a place for you to know that speaking is a skill that you build rather than a talent you hoped to have. And everything started to change. She encouraged me to set the goals, and she asked me so many questions to help me understand deeply. What do I want to achieve? How will this speech will help me to move forward? And how when I serve my club and my members? It is not just on it is. I never thought about this before. I was just showing up. But now with her guidance, I started to be intentional. Every speech, every single road, every single impromptu table topic speech, I know that it had the meaning behind it. And now I was not just speaking to survive the meeting. Now I speak to grow and to serve. And today I'm standing here not with an empty hands anymore, but with a hand full of heart, full of dreams, with a mind full of clarities, and with a heart full of gratitudes. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you feel lost, just find a mentor, to seek for help, ask for guidance, because the biggest growth can start when someone show you the path and walk just few steps with you at the beginning. Toastmaster is not a solo journey. It's the journey that we grow together and we lift each other up and we walk together. From nothing to everything. It might not be my story, but it's also be your story as well. Today, I want to challenge you to walk this path together, to grow together, and to serve together with a full heart, with full hands, and full dreams. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. And back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, baby. Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, our speaker number 3. Not the empty hand. Now you have the hand with the full heart. And I think Toastmaster Bing Fan will have a lot of things to share in our ETTC Facebook today, fan page today. Thank you so much, our Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. Big heart, right? Thank you. And now we will turn to the next section of our meeting, that is evaluation part for our first 3 speakers. So can I invite Toastmaster Minh Hiền, our timer today, to give us the rule for our evaluator?
Oh, hello, Toastmaster, and I'm back, and I want to share about the rule of the evaluation. The individual evaluation should be between 2 and 3 minutes, and the limit is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. At 2 minutes, I will change the green background. And at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will change the yellow background, and at 3 minutes, I will change the red background. And you can see the time in my background, and please focus on my green and don't press the time. And back to Judy.
Thank you so much, our timer. So our evaluator, please note that you have maximum 3 minutes and 30 seconds to speak. So, Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang, are you ready to give us the words for Toastmaster Bing Fan? Yeah, so Toastmaster Bing Fan, Nguyễn Giang, our evaluator number 2.
welcome you on stage.
Thank you. Let me share with you my screen today for the evaluation for Toastmaster Bing Fan performance today. Her topic is social, be social, not do social. So I would like to follow the word social to give her contributive comments on her speech today. First of all, it's as for structure. Her speech is very clear with the introduction, with the contents, engaging attention getter, and then develop with examples, very personal examples, very related to everyone. And she also went to the conclusion with a strong message and call to action. So regarding the structure, that is excellent. For the objective, we all can see that she focused on sharing her personal social media experience at our VPPR. So everyone feels so related. And we can see that it served well with the purpose of the project and also her speech. For the content, let us see here. We also can see that Toastmaster Bing Fan give very specific examples and real actions in applying being social, not doing social, being her authentic, so sociable person, not just performing the skill on the social media. Yes, and I have nothing to challenge Toastmaster Bing Fan up to this stage. For the impact, yeah, we all can feel that it's so impactful, both in her service at the VPPR, doing social media for our club, and also the lesson she learned from that experience. What she shared with us is really thought-provoking. And even without the call to action, Toastmaster Bing Fan really make us think about this. It's very important that the skills we performed are not as important as the feeling we live for other people, because people just remember how they feel, how you make them feel, not what you do in the end. And with that's of the end authenticity, I think that her speech is natural and sincere enough. What I would like to challenge Toastmaster Bing Fan today for her future projects and speeches is in the language and delivery. We all can see that she's very she's deliver the speech very engagingly, but next time please reduce okay and fillers, and also less giggling, and open with a more powerful introduction, not just the traditional way of asking question. That could be better. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our evaluator Nguyễn Giang. You gave us something to open our mind today. Thank you so much, and I would love to invite our evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, to evaluate for our speaker 1, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. Let's give us some word for Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day, and good morning to all the Toastmaster and guests. And today I'm going to be the evaluator for Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn. And Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn have very exciting and interesting speech today about lesson learned meeting and what she can learn after that. And to start my evaluations, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn for successfully describe a lesson learned meeting and what she emphasized the importance of a lesson learned meeting, and also step by step how does she conduct it and what she can learn after the lesson learned meeting. And really love the way that you start off your speech by asking the questions. The questions raise a problem that people usually view a lesson learned meeting as something time consuming and so on. And by starting with a problem, you come up with a solution that I solve that problem by conducting this meeting in this way so that people understand the importance of a lesson learned meeting, but they also like naturally getting into how you are going to solve that problem. And I love the way that you said that the lesson learned meetings is about reflection, is about change and grow. And that change the mindset of people when they listen to your speech is not a section that we blame each other, but is it a room for improvement. And I really love how you structuralize your speech and you come up with the solutions and you come up with the lesson learned after that. So wonderful. It's very detailed speech. There are two things that I would like to challenge you next time for your future speech. So first of all is give you more context about the meeting. We would like to know what is the meeting is about, who participate in the meeting, how big is the size of the meeting? There are 4 people, there are 10 people, we don't know yet. We want to know more about the details, the context of the meeting, so that we can, contextually, we can evaluate is it effective or not. Because we know that the lesson learned meeting for 10 people may be different from the lesson learned with 3 people, right? So give more context on that so that people can easily can follow. The second thing is because your speech is persuasive speech. That means you want to persuade people that you should conduct a lesson learned meeting in the future. So try to minimize the phrase I think, because it feels like really unsure that you are knowing what you're doing, right? So instead of saying that I think, like, and repeated it like so many times, you can say that I believe that, and from my point of view, and with the purpose of that. So this is more assurance for the audience when they listen to you, that they will listen to experienced leaders. It's not, so that they can learn more from you. So there are 2 things that I would like to recommend to you, but overall it's really good speech, and thank you so much, and back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, our evaluator, number 1 for today. And I believe that our lovely guests today, they are really ready to raise the voice because they listen a lot from our beginning of our meeting today. So this is the time for me to invite our VPPR Toastmaster Bing Fan. Can you help us with the guest connection part?
Thank you, LTOD. Yeah, today we got some guests. I can see that someone who have a very special name, Lucifer, Zino. I don't know who they are. Okay, so may you open your microphone or open your camera to connect with us. Hello. And yeah, maybe they are not ready. What about our guest Việt Nguyễn? Hello.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, this is my first time ever attending a Toastmaster meeting, and I have never woken up at this early in the morning for a year. So, yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, so let me guess, you are under 30s.
30?
I mean, you are under 30s.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Good guess. You're right.
So, may you share something about yourself? Are you a student or are you working?
Yeah. So, hi guys. First, I'm not a teacher, but I'm very interested in public speaking, and I am recently attending a public speaking course in my university. So I really want to see you guys like deliver speech and give really critical feedbacks that I feel like it's very helpful. Like I'm surprised. Like you guys have some kind of challenges to each other, and I feel like it is really not only developing your public speaking skills, but also about critical thinking. So really impressive. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a university student, as I've mentioned. Um, yeah, that's kind of all about me. So if you guys want to know more or um, have some chit chat, maybe just do that later, I guess.
Yeah. So may I ask you one more question? How do you know about our club?
Oh yes, some guy in my class that is taking the same course with me introduced that okay, here's some Toastmaster. In my even my professor so introduced Toastmaster. I just do not really know how to attend some kind of online meetings with them. So yeah, some guys introduced me to this club specifically, and I just joined as a guest. And it's really nice.
He has glasses, right?
What? Sorry?
I mean, the guy that you talked about, he has glasses.
I guess. So, Miss Han Nguyen is asking me which university I am coming from. I am coming from Vin University, the international school stuff. Yay! Thank you, Miss Thuy Nguyen.
Yes, I think that I feel that you are very potential to be our member. So may you connect with our VPM Annie. She will guide you how to be a member of the ETTC. Are you ready?
Let me just take my time as a guest to
Yes,
kind of
yes, of course.
think more. Yeah. But thank you for your introduction, and hi, Miss Annie too. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
And today we have Miss Thủy Hứa. Hi, Thi. Are you ready to share? It's just a long time we don't see your face. Hello. Oh, maybe our short master Thủy Hứa is not ready now. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And I think that is our time for the connection session. Besides, hello everyone. Just just some more seconds. May you open your camera and we will make a picture. Okay. Because if I capture during the meeting, someone just yawn or someone still laughing. Okay. So now everyone be ready. I will count from 1 to 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Yes, one more, okay? Uh, just do whatever you like. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Okay, so back to our TOD.
Thank you so much, our VPPR, and thanks for your photo. I also see the face, lovely face from Toastmaster, from our guest Việt Nguyễn. Thank you, and I would love to see you next meeting. Our guest Việt Nguyễn. And now I would love to introduce our evaluator number 3, Toastmaster Hương Ly. Can you give us some words for Toastmaster Han Nguyễn?
Excuse me, I will evaluate for Toastmaster for whom?
For Toastmaster Han Nguyễn. Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. A sound. very familiar, but very powerful. That take me back to the very first moment in my life. Today, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn opened her speech with the cries of a newborn baby. It immediately captures my heart and brought me back to many of my first time to do something. Like my first cry, my first Toastmaster meeting, my first icebreakers or post evaluation. It's all such unforgettable moment. 3 things Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn did so well today. The first is creativity. From the very openings to the closing, I think she builds a full of emotional circle. She starts with a baby's cries and ending with a baby cry. I love that circle. And her creativity throughout the speech make me really excited and curious and ask myself, what is going to happen next? That is true beauty of her. She's really surprised the audience with a lively picture and makes them eager to listen for more. All of us actively engage. She asked us to raise the hands, to clap our hands. And because of her energy, I think like no one can look away. It feels like I was not just listening, but I was living her journey with her. I love the interaction. The second, the last one, that is body language. I love the way Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn used the hands, the shoulder chains, and how she turned from side to bring the challenge to life, like prepare speed, like table topics. I love that the way she's used body language. Her movement make the speech even more vivid. And you know, because Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn body language is so impressive and powerful, so I wish she had pushed the camera a little bit further back, so then she can have a wider frame. So we would have able to fully experience her beautiful hands, gesture, or her movement also. Yeah, and the second one, the project goal of this, the goal of this project, that is introducing Toastmaster Vision Mentoring. So I wish Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn will make it more clearer about how her mentor actually uplifted her life. Perhaps she can give us some of two very simple, vivid example of how mentor actually impact to her life. That would help the audience understand like mentoring better and maybe inspire them to find a mentor themselves, to move from an empty hand to a full heart. So in conclusion, today Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn gave us a great journey of her. I think she made us feel, let us interact and reflect our own journey. That is a great power of great speaker. Just put the camera a little bit further, and maybe give a more clear, simple example of the impact of mentor impact to her life. So with that, I strongly believe Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn will truly feel our hearts. Back to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you, our evaluator number 3. Yes, so we learned a lot about the body language from Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn and from your evaluator, Toastmaster Hương Ly, also from her evaluator. So thank you so much, and this is for the time for us to call for the police. Our timer, can you give us the report for the timing?
Okay, I will share my
Your screen. Yes. Ready for the voting part?
You can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, and the first I want to report about the prepared speech. Today we have 3 speakers, and one of them is quality time. TM Binh Phan, your speech is 7 and 15 minutes. TM Thủy Nguyễn 7 and 30 minutes, and TM Hằng Nguyễn 7 and 8 minutes, and all of this is quality time. And about the evaluation, we have 3 evaluator, and congratulations TM Nguyễn Giang and TM Hằng Nguyễn. Both of you have a quality time, and so sorry to TM Hương Ly, you are over maybe just 10 seconds. And back to TOD.
Thank you so much, our timer. So you can see the one who qualified and the one is special today, and the voting part will be run right now. Yes. So you have only around 10 seconds to choose. So be quick, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do we have enough vote, Toastmaster Bing Phan?
Yes, okay.
Yes. Now the vote for the best evaluator. We have Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn and Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang. 2 components. Nặng ký. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. It is okay, Toastmaster Bing Phan?
Okay, okay.
Wow, thank you so much. And now, yes, Toastmaster Nguyễn Giang here. Your waiting part, we have the part for icebreaker today. Speaker number 4, Toastmaster Phương Thúy, and our evaluator number 4, Toastmaster Hà. Can you have us introduce your speaker today?
Good morning, Toastmasters and friends. The topic of Phương Thúy today is myself. It's her icebreaker of pathway presentation mastery. And today, Ms. Thúy topics will give us a wonderful chance to know who she is, and which is exactly the icebreaker is on about. And welcome, Miss Phương Thúy. Back to TOD.
Thank you so much. And myself, our icebreaker, Toastmaster Phương Thúy.
Okay. This morning, it was a real challenge for me because this is my first icebreaker challenge speech. And I was honestly really nervous. English has been always my fear. But well, here I am, facing with my fear. I would like to tell you a story when I was a child. My name is Thúy, and now I am an English teacher in Hana. And English were my biggest fear when I grew up in a small village in Hanam. It's about 20 kilometers from the city. And in my village, no one cared about English. And no English center, no extra classes. English were just only the subjects that we had to pass to the exam. You know, when I was at school, I didn't know about English. I couldn't speak English correctly. I couldn't pronounce one word correctly. And I couldn't remember the meaning of the word. And just only I got mark 2 or 3 marks in the exam. Do you know? English always was my nightmare. Really scared English. And one day, when I walked When I passed to the exams, I went to Phương Đông University. My major was English. And to my first week at the university, I was shocked. Do you know why? Because everyone around me spoke English. My teacher taught in English, and my friends spoke English. What about me? I couldn't understand anything. I felt lost. I felt scared, and I cried. I sent a message to my friends. I couldn't understand anything, and this place wasn't for me. I will drop out this university and find another school, maybe for the next year. Do you know? My best friends encouraged me to keep going. And then I started practice every day. Slowly, I began to adapt. I started practicing every day. I focused on pronunciation. I practiced listening. I practiced speaking. And I learned to study with discipline, with focus, and with heart. And one day, I realized that I wasn't afraid of English anymore. But now, I'm afraid of standing in front of the people. That's the reason why I'm here at Toastmaster. I'm here at Toastmaster because I want to face with my biggest fear, speaking English in front of the people. I want to learn, to grow, and try again. I used to be the girl who cried in the bathroom because I couldn't understand the English. Today, I stand here not because I'm perfect, but because I dare to try again. I joined Toastmaster to speak, to grow, and to inspire. Thank you for being here and giving me the courage to keep going. Thank you. That's the end of my speech. Thank you for listening.
Keep going, Toastmaster Phương Thủy. Thank you so much. And I believe that one day you will cry on the stage because you got the prize, the award, and you're proud of yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Phương Thủy. And now let me introduce our second icebreaker today, Toastmaster Alex. And I would love to invite our evaluator number 4, number 5, Toastmaster Hiền Võ. Can you introduce your speaker today?
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Last but not least, please welcome speaker number 5, Miss Alice, who will delivering icebreaker speaker with the title, What to Know About Me. This is a special moment to get to know more about her journey, present, and story. Let's give a warm round of applause for Alice.
So what to know about Toastmaster Alice, our speaker number 5. Be ready on the stage. Welcome.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Hiền Võ for warm greeting. And good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for making the time to be here and giving me a chance to get the challenge again. I'd love to tell you the topic, what to know about me. I would say one more time about my name. I'm Alice and I'm 35 years old. I live in Rạch Giá City, Kiên Giang province or where you can take the ferry to Phuoc Island, 2 hours away. I have been working as an English teacher for over 13 years, specializing in teaching English communication and Cambridge exam preparation. I really love my job and also love what I do. Actually, I run an English teacher in my town for 5 years. I help learners to speak, confidently and behave well with others. I'm passionate about meditation, although I'm still learning. It's always leave me a feeling calm and peaceful. I live by the coast, so I enjoy walking and sitting on the rocks by the sea in the early morning, watching the dawn and soaking in the beauty of sunsets in the afternoon. I prefer staying in a quiet place to a crowded one, so where I can read and enjoy moments of reflection. I've been taking the International Mindfulness Coaching course at the RNI Institute with Miss Ruby Nguyen for almost 8 months. And it's been an amazing experience for me. And I've been transformed a lot since I joined the course. Before that, can you imagine I had a lot of alcohol and was quick to anger. I used to hang out with friends until midnight, getting drunk regularly. One day, I realized something was wrong to me. And fortunately, I was introduced Miss Ruby's video to listen to. But after a few months, I decided to adopt a vegan diet and stop drinking alcohols until now. So now I've learned how to manage my emotions and handle what happens to me. I see everything as a great lesson. And if you like me to share more about my journey, I'm happy to do so. I'm curious about understanding people, especially my students. And I love sharing valuable lessons with others, which I gained it and I would love to share. So why am I here in Toastmasters? I first heard about this organization through a Malaysian man who told me 2 years ago. So I expected to practice the speaking skill in front of people. And so that's why he introduced to me. Interestingly, when I initially contact to Toastmaster, I found that there were no clubs available in my area. So, however, last month, I think last 2 months, a man from Cambodia, I cannot remember his name, he reached out to me and connected with me with Hiếu Phụng. So Hiếu is also my, not my neighbor, but we live in the same hometown. The main reason I wanted to join Toastmaster is that I am eager to bring something new to my students and also improve myself. From what I've seen so far, this community is truly amazing, and the people here are incredible, supportive, and I appreciate the kindness that each of you have shown. And it's an honor to be here with all of you. Thank you so much, and back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Toastmaster Alice, for choosing ETTC to be your home in Toastmaster community. Thank you, and hope to hear more from you in our next meeting. Be the speaker, be the be the speaker and be the best speaker in our next meeting. Thank you so much. And now, this is the time for us to listen to some comments from our evaluator. Let me welcome evaluator number 4, Toastmaster Ngọc Hà.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations on delivering your speaking today, TM Thúy Nguyễn. Your speech is really important and it's a milestone in your icebreaker pathway. And I really admire your um, clarity in your speaking. You speak so clearly and easy for us to follow to understand. And number two, you use eye contact. You use gesture, especially you use your hands to show your emotion. To show the number two, to show when you were shocked, and so that you can convey the emotion from the audience. And one thing I really love is you use the silence to end every sentence, every ideas. So it's easy for us to think, to understand. And in your speech, I only have one thing I would like to challenge you in your next bit is I know you have a lot of good performance now, and so you should share your good performance. You should share um your good things now when you improve your English a lot. Because I am a peer of public speaking class last time, so I realized a lot of your talent, your your strength. So if you add those in your speech, I think your speech will persuasive and attracting to the audience. Yeah, that's my words today. Thank you, TM Phương Thúy and our Toastmasters. Back to you, TOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ngọc Hà, our evaluator number 4, and our last evaluator. I love the words last but not least. All right, Toastmaster Hiền Võ, please give us some words for Toastmaster Alice.
Congratulations on completing your icebreaker speech. This is such an important milestone in any Toastmaster journey, and you should feel proud of it, and we are proud of you, Miss Alice, TM Alice. Firstly, you had a warm and genuine speech on stage. From the first sentences, you made the audience feel connected to you. Your storytelling was heart-touching and engaging, especially to me. And you struck your speech very clear and easy to understand with a natural flow. From one part and to another part in your life, and so the reason why you joined ETTC. Your voice was steady and your smile, your emotion when you feel it's not good in your heart, creates a welcoming atmosphere. I'm so impressive. Secondly, one area for growth could be your vocal variety. At times, your voice stays at a very even pace and tones. Adding more change in pitch, or volume could make your stories even more vivid and help highlight your key moments. And to that was your excellent art, right? And now I have some challenge for you, and to challenge you, as you grow as a speaker, try using the stage more purposely with your body language, your hand gesture, and eye contact. You should stand up, use your hands gesture, and then a few international steps or gesture as the key moments can have emphasize your message and keep the audience visually engaged. Overall, it was a heartfelt and impressive icebreaker. I am very excited to see how your speaking journey continues from here. Congratulations again, TM Alice.
Thank you so much for your lovely words, and I love your challenge, Toastmaster Hiền Võ. Toastmaster Alice, let's win the challenge from Toastmaster Hiền Võ. Thank you so much. And now this is the time for our timer. Please give us the timing report, and we will have another voting part for today.
Yeah. Hello everyone, and I will share my screen. You can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. And I will report about the TM Phương Thúy and TM Alice. On both of them is a icebreaker, and both of them is a quality time. TM Phương Thúy has 4 and 52 seconds, and TM Alice 4 and 45 seconds. About the evaluator, TM Ngọc Hà and TM Hiền Võ, congratulations on both of them is qualified time. You can see on my screen. And back to Tilly.
Thank you so much. And the voting part is ready on the screen. Please vote for the best speaker and the best icebreaker today and the best evaluator for the second section. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now this is the time to vote for the best evaluator for the second section of our meeting. Three, 2, 1. Thank you. Do you have enough vote, Toastmaster Bình Phan? Yes, thank you so much. And this is the time for to step back a little bit and listen to some comment from our police. I would love to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Cúc Mai. Can you be on the screen and give us the grammarian report?
Yes. I prepared some slides, but I think it's not enough here. I think I will report some on slide, but some by myself by speak. Okay, for today we have the words of the day is independence, but I think only one person who used this word is Toastmaster Hương Ly. And so congratulations to Miss Hương Ly. Yes, and so for the first speaker today is Miss Bình Phan, Toastmaster Bình Phan. I love to share the sentence, the something she speaks today is very, I think it's touching. The first is a question, being social or doing social. I think this is a really reflective questions. Some questions to ask yourself, myself, okay. And so for the second sentence I love is being social is not showing but sharing who you are. And when we being social is mean that it is a really is real connections both online and offline. And the next is the imperfections is very important. Sometimes when I do something, I only forward, I am forward to the perfections. This is the reason sometimes I am afraid of doing something. And so when I hear this sentence from Miss Bình Phan, I think that no, I should be more brave. I should be more brave, more encouraged to, I should encourage myself to do something, even if I can't do it perfectly now. And so, and the last sentence is we feel safe to be ourselves. I think this is very, very important things because it takes me a lot of times to realize that being ourselves, being myself is it's a really happiness. It's real happiness. And so congratulations to Miss Bing Fan to realize this when you are very young, at a very young age. But today, be a grammarians, I would love to remind you that some grammar point, like you say, have you ever think? You should say that, have you ever thought? Yes, and also, and the next you say that takes pictures of our guests and speakers. You should add some plural forms of the nouns, like takes pictures of our guests and our speakers. Okay, yes, and so about Miss Thủy Nguyễn, I will the title of your speech is really it makes me feel like I can understand, I can feel the depth of your feeling and the depth of your the thought, the lessons behind the lesson learned. It means that you learn this lesson, you learn it not only one time, it's twice, or at least, or sometimes it's maybe third times, right? 3 times. Yes, and with Miss Thủy Nguyễn, I would like to remind you that sometimes you say the sentence like you learned from what you work and what you didn't work. So for the first for the first clause, you should say that you learned from what you worked. The past form is not only the work, and so and you have another sentence like it makes people feel supported. You can say it makes people feel supported. Focus on the correct form of the verbs. And about Miss Hằng Nguyễn, I think she is my idol. Her English is really well, and she do it really touching. The even like as of evaluators or as of speakers today, she do really well. But when she say that, I take it. But I don't know, maybe I can't hear her clearly. But if she say like I take it, she should say like I took it. And about Miss Hương Ly, today she like every meeting she did really well. And but I think that sometimes she said that she encouraged. I think she can add more some ending style, like she encouraged or asked the past forms of the word. And I love the sentence she said today. When we get lost, we should find the mentors. And I think it's really helpful to all of us. Whenever we think that we get lost, we should find mentors, because they are the people or the person who really useful at that moment. And with Miss Nguyễn Giang, she give the evaluations to Miss Bing Fan. I think the evaluation is really helpful. She's but some she used a phrase authentic sociable, and I think she should use like authentically sociable. Yes, and so for Miss Hằng Nguyễn, for evaluator, I finished. And for Miss Phương Thúy, I love her sentence, her quotes, like she down to try again, and she is here facing her biggest fear. And I think I love this bravery. I love her bravery, her courage. And I think this is it is a great opening, the great starting. And I would love to see you in many meeting after that, after today. For Miss Alice, the speaker number 5, she said to all of us that she knows how to control emotions and she wants to share her valuable lessons. And I would love to hear and I would love to learn valuable lessons from you next time. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your dedication and enthusiasm, Toastmaster Goodbye, our grammarian. And I also catch one more sentence from Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn. She said that if we never stop to reflect, we will repeat the same mistakes over and over. And that is the reason why we got the grammarian report. And now we turn to the counter report from Toastmaster Annie in our meeting.
Yes, thank you so much, our Toastmaster today. Okay, hello everyone, and let's take a moment to reflect with our counter report. And first of all, a big congratulations to Hằng Nguyễn, our master speaker, deliver her speech professor without any single filler word. And next, congratulations Phương Thúy and Alice. This is the first time for speeches, but they did a great job with very few words. Their performance reminds us that excellence doesn't come by chance. It comes from carefully preparation and consistent practice. And one great thing I've noticed that the words like so and but have been used much less than before. This shows that we improve and making a so good progress. And as you can see, the most common filler words are still and and one simple way to improve is to pause or slow down when we need a moment to think, because a short pause sounds much more powerful than filling the silence with unnecessary words. Overall, congratulations everyone, and keep practicing and improve together. Back to you, Tomato the day.
Thank you, our accountant. And yes, we have listened from our lady. Now this is the time for us to give us the chance to listen to the voice from our gentleman. Welcome our general evaluator on stage, Toastmaster David.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Hello, Toastmasters and guests. I'm the general evaluator for today. So I believe I'm given 7 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes. Therefore, I will summarize my report for today's meeting. First of all, I would like to say that well done for all of you for making this meeting a successful meeting. Where today's speech marathon, I always love speech marathon, where I get to listen from every member's speeches, and a lot of stories and lessons that I can learn from all of them. I would say that let us begin with the preparation of the meeting. Before the meeting was held this morning, all of the excos, especially the VPE, the Vice President of Education, and also the other excos did their job well in making sure the agenda was prepared. And also the role players, there was already booked, but just to finalize whether any of the members are confirmed in taking the roles, because we know sometimes there will be sudden or last minute events that will make any member to miss the meeting. There's a reason. Therefore, there's the that was the good thing that the VP, the Vice President of Education, had done a great job. Hopefully, members try to be active when available. Yeah, I know everyone is busy. Make sure check the ETTC group and confirm whether you are available for the meeting, so that the Vice President of Education can find other members to stand in or give other opportunities to other members to take up the roles. So you won't see very weird arrangements where suddenly I was asked to be the Toastmaster of the day, or one person can be who was the speaker today, suddenly had to become the grammarian or so on. So we don't want any roles that contradict each other, because all the role players have their important roles, and any roles that contradicting may affect the meeting and also the performance of the members themselves. Therefore, I would like to say preparation is very important. And grammarian, don't forget to also put the word of the day early. If you get the team, I believe the Vice President of Education I believe the meeting team is already in the schedule. So grammarian, make sure you can find any word that relates to the meeting so that you won't rush, and also put the explanation and also the example of sentences so that the members can know how to use it. Therefore, these are the suggestions for better improvements for future meetings. The meeting started with an opening speech by Madam President. First time I see that Madam President was ready, and I believe that, wow, she's giving a speech. No wonder she was in her best to give her speech, and she also encouraging members. So I believe ETC has many members. Therefore, hope that all members take up the challenge to become the ESCO for the next term. That's what her message. That was her message, and it was a good speech. It's a simple yet a very meaningful speech. The Toastmaster of the day was Toastmaster Lin Chen. She did a great job in making sure all the program went through smoothly. Yeah, today, because we don't have our SAA Toastmaster Kian Fang, therefore we may miss out on, because he was because he always remind all the members, including me and all of you, to attend the meeting early. Therefore, make sure everyone, please remember to wake up early and prepare for the meeting. I believe, and also the speech marathon, the best. When I see the agenda, I would say that normally we give chance, we arrange the schedule according to the speaker's level and project number. For example, today we have 2 icebreakers. Normally we can put the icebreaker speeches first. Maybe today the senior members first, so that the members who are doing icebreaker speeches are well motivated and well prepared to give their very best. Therefore, there are no problems with the arrangements with the speech. However, I'd like to suggest it's best to arrange according to the level and the project number. So level 1, project 1, level 1, project 3, for example, or level 2, then level 3. So that we can see, oh, there's a progression from each level, because the pathway itself is actually a progress for each member. You see, from the first speech that you made as a new member until you reach level 5, you are experienced speaker. So it's a progression. Therefore, all of us here are to see and learn from all the speakers. The challenge, what the project speech objectives are there. That's why the project speech objectives. Therefore, for any speaker or any evaluator, remember to read your evaluation form again, and also read the manual. Even though now it's all online, take your time to read through the project objective so that your speech and also your evaluation will not run away from the topic, from the objectives. That is what about the speech. The speeches, the arrangement of speeches. And remember, every speaker, please don't go until the last minute and fill the title. If I'm the Toastmaster day and I look at the agenda, which speaker, where's the title? It'll be awkward because when I want to read the title, I want to introduce you, for example, I want to introduce the speaker, Madam President, for example, Toastmaster Toastmaster Tui, but her speech title was not there. And like, therefore, if any of you are going to present speeches, remember to already fill in the title and also your project, your pathway, your project name, because I believe the link was given. That was the time to key in everything. Don't key in like last minute. You can key in the day before. Latest is the day before, so that the Toastmaster of the day will get to read through. It's because today is already overtime. We are already overtime for about more than 10 minutes. Here's the timer again. It's the timer here. Okay. Right, throughout the meeting, what I was impressed was the way Toastmaster Jiang shared her evaluation, where I believe everyone gets to know the word social. And also well done, a good job to all the evaluators who are also did their very best to give their feedback to their speakers so that they can learn to see whether their project speech objectives are met. Remember, evaluators, this recommendation was from my mentor in my club. It's best to tell whether the speaker has achieved their project speech objectives. Sometimes we may not know this. Okay, for example, this is a speech on mentoring. However, this speaker was giving a speech on other topics that are not related to the project speech. Wow, it'll be like it's way over. Therefore, most important is to mention whether the speakers had achieved their project speech objectives. Next is at the networking session by Toastmaster Binfen. It was impressive, and our guest today will get to know about Toastmasters. That's where the networking session is very important to let the guests know they will feel they got the attention from the host. So because if the host does you as the host is very important to make sure that the guests is comfortable to attend your meeting. So I believe you did a very good job, and hopefully we have a future member in the future. For the rest of the other speakers, evaluators are already done by their own evaluators. So for a final report will be about the grammarian. Yeah, I believe grammarian normally we all thought throughout my meetings that I attended, the grammarian role is very important. And I believe it's not just about our own grammar, it's also our beautiful phrases, quotes. I believe that it's good that we have beautiful phrases, quotes that are shared. However, we can remember to add more on the grammatical mistakes, the errors, because this is the place where we get to learn our grammar mistake, to learn about grammar, our grammar. For example, maybe the sentence structure or the pronunciation of the words. Pronunciation is very important. I always tell my mentees, if you are giving a speech, make sure to pronounce it properly, the words. That's where sometimes the speaker may not be confident because of the pronunciation. So it's there all their sentence structures, because normally we use direct translation from our own language to English. it will be very weird, or it will be different from the proper sentence structure from English. Therefore, the grammarian, I will not say that you have to be very perfect to be a grammarian. This is the best time for you. Maybe this is the best time for you to learn to be a grammarian, because the grammarian, I know, including myself, grammarian role is the one that I'll always try to avoid. However, I took up this challenge. Nowadays, I take it with a whole heart because I want to help my fellow members to improve their English. Therefore, the grammarian is also a very important role play in helping the members to pronounce their words properly, to say the sentence, to make sentences. Even making sentences is very important in English, in every language, including English. Therefore, everyone did a great job in their role plays, and hopefully we'll in the future we have better meetings, team meetings, and so on. And also happy reunification day to our fellow members. Back to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you for your words, Toastmaster David. As a VPE of our club, I will apply your technique next time when design the agenda. Wow, I see Toastmaster Khiêm. You finished your driving?
No, I have another 400 kilometers to drive. I have been driving 200 kilometers an hour so I can come to a rest area so I can join you. Today meeting is excellent with 5 speakers. You never go wrong to share your messages because people want to know you. People want to understand what you want to share with us. And what else? Call to actions. You changed me. Remember that. Your speed changed me. So hone your skill. Hone your skill. HONE. Hone your skill. And give what you got. Every one of you bring a special facet or a side of you to share. Every one of you has a special skill to share. I learn from you, you learn from me, and you learn from everyone. Back to Madam Toastmaster of the Day, Ling Chen. Don't call TM. TM could be tickle me. Toastmaster, you're my Toastmaster. Toastmaster of the Day. You don't ever call Tổng Bí thư Tô Lâm là TBT Tô Lâm. All right. You got good meaning.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Khiêm Phạm. And yes, this is a time for me to give back the stage for our president, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, TM Toastmaster Linton. Okay, everyone, we will have 10 seconds to vote for the best role performer today.
Okay, so we got enough.
Okay, it's enough. Thank you, everyone. So now it's time for me to share a special moment with all of us. It's time to congratulate our speaker today. Today we will have 2 parts. The first part, we have 3 speakers, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, and Toastmaster Bính Phan. And 3 of us complete our level 5, level 4, and level 2. In the second part, we have 2 speakers, is Toastmaster Alice and Toastmaster Phương Thúy, and both of them complete their icebreaker speech. So our VPPR TM Bính Phan, please help me to share the screen of our certificate. Yes, the best prepared speaker in round 1. Oh, can you guess who it is? Of course, congratulations, our best prepared speaker in round 1 is Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. Yes, congratulations, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. And the next is the best evaluator in round 1 among Toastmaster Nguyễn Đăng, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, and Toastmaster Hương Ly. But Toastmaster Hương Ly is not qualified because time, because of time. And congratulations, Toastmaster Đăng Nguyễn. No, Toastmaster David. Today, Toastmaster Đăng. And in the second part, congratulations. The best speaker is, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Phương Thủy. Wow. Phương Thủy. Yes, hope that Toastmaster Phương Thủy and Toastmaster Alice will try more, because when we follow their pathway, we can improve after each project. Yes, and the next evaluator is Toastmaster Hiên Võ. Congratulations, you become the best evaluator in round 2. Good job. And the last is the best rail taker today. I want to say congratulations, Toastmaster Linton. Yes. Thank you, everyone, when you spent your time to join the meeting with ETTC. Today is a long meeting, you know, because today it is a speech marathon with 5 speakers. Yes. And we will have one more speech marathon more in May, the last meeting in May. And I want to remind all of you that in May we will have three online workshops for conference participant. The organizing team will send all of you the email about the workshop online with our 3 champions of the world, and please check your mail and join the workshop with us. Thank you, and remember that we will meet together in the district conference in May. Yes, the last day of May. Thank you, and see you the next meeting on the next Sunday. Of course, we will have the meeting on the next Sunday. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week. See
See you all one month.
Chị ơi,
Wait to
tuần
meet
tới là
you.
nghỉ lễ á, mình có sinh hoạt bình thường không? Mình vẫn sinh hoạt bình thường chị ạ, 4 tháng 5 này không còn lễ thì chị nhá. Vui lòng đi học để đủ cho em nha. Ok, đừng có mà nghỉ. Đi học nha mọi người, không nghỉ nha. Ok.
Chị Thiết chắc buồn ngủ lắm rồi. Bye chị.
Ok, chị ơi đi ngủ đi ạ. Bye bye.
Chị Kim đi đường an toàn nha.